What's good YouTube? How's everyone doing? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another reaction video. If you're new here for the first time, my name is TMR, and since you clicked on this video, you might as well subscribe to this YouTube channel and make sure you click that notification bell. Leave your comments down below and enjoy this reaction video. What's good YouTube? What's good, TMR gang? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to yet another live reaction video. You have just entered the Break Room Chronicles, where breaks are normally 15 minutes, but chat over here, we break for 1 damn hour. Shouts out to the 2 Live crew. Child, I see you. By far the best damn chat on YouTube, honey. You better ask someone about this 2 Live crew. Oh, and shouts out to the Bush Gang. Hey, Bush Watchers. What it do, Bush Gang? Shouts out to the Replay Gang. Hey, Replay Gang. Thanks so much for stopping by. Make sure you let us know in the bottom of the video that you're Replay Gang in this thing. So myself and the 2 Live crew definitely know it's real. Hey, y'all. What's good? Thank y'all so much for stopping what you were doing and meet me over here in the damn break room, you guys. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness gracious. You guys see the thumbnails and y'all see the title. We are definitely going to talk about it today. We have the Jacksons of Atlanta back in the break room. It's a lot been going on in the last couple of days with the Jacksons of Atlanta coming on to their YouTube platform the other day, announcing that there is no more twin pregnancy, and with Mahogany Jackson showing up beside her husband, Justin Jackson, with 1 baby in her arm. So over here in this community, it has definitely been humming. There's been a lot of questions, comments, concerns, allegations being brought out with the Jacksons of Atlanta showing up with 1 baby and for about 9 months vlogging daily or every other day the anticipation of their 3rd set of twins coming. So before we get into the commentary of the update of this story, I need you guys to definitely clock into the break room. You do that by hitting the like button, hitting the subscribe button. Make sure you guys clock in, because although breaks are 15 minutes and they are definitely prayed, but y'all over here, we take 1 damn hour to discuss stuff that is going on in the world, on the internet, and definitely in the YouTube streets. So like I said, you guys, we are going to discuss the Jacksons of Atlanta. Now, we covered this story the other day, and we covered the Jacksons of Atlanta a few months ago over here in the break room, but it's been several months since I have been back over to their channel. I woke up the other morning to a lot of alarming DMs and emails saying, TMR, sis, did you see that the Jacksons had the baby, but there's not a twin delivery? They showed up with 1 baby and with a 12-minute video of saying, hey, we had a baby, but we're not ready to discuss what actually happened. So in that video, in that reaction video that we did the other day, we reacted to this said video, which was very, very hard to hear. Justin was talking very low. If you watch other videos with Justin and Mahogany in the videos, he's a very loud, animated individual. Mahogany, not as much, but my opinion, Justin has the more animated personality of the two. But in this video, he needed a bullhorn to even hear what he had to say. So someone came in my comments of that video and said they believe the reason why he was talking so low because they didn't want the nurses to hear them. I disagree with that because we know in these birthing suites, you definitely do have your privacy. The nurses are up at the nurses station, right? So a lot of times if the doors are closed of a hospital room, and for the most part, most hospital rooms, they're either wood doors or glass sliding doors to those rooms. So in the event that their door is closed and the nurses are walking around seeing after other patients, yeah, they're not really paying attention to what the Jacksons of Atlanta is saying in the confines of their suite, their birthing suite. So I disagree with that comment, but I definitely feel like the low talking on the video was more so to gain conversation about the whole hoopla surrounded around them having their third set of twins. So Justin and Mahogany prior to this birth, they had 4 children, 4 boys, which were our 2 sets of twins. And the uniqueness about this birth was that Mahogany was pregnant with her 3rd set of twins. So like I said to you guys before, that's very unique. Now, having twins happens. That's not uncommon. That's common for people to birth twin pregnancies. But it's kind of uncommon for people to have not but 1, 2, 3, count them, 3 sets of twins in a very short time frame. Mahogany is 25 years old, and I believe her oldest set of twins are maybe 3, 4 years old, somewhere in that range. And it seems like within the last, I'm just going to say at the minimum 4 to 4 years to five, excuse me. I'm going to say at the minimum of 4 years, Mahogany's basically been pregnant like back to back. So we talked about that. But the alarming thing about the Jacksons of Atlanta is a lot of people feel that they have been deceived. And the reason why people feel like they've been deceived is because they have basically started a whole storyline of Mahogany being the mother of yet another set of twins. And to show up in the hospital with only 1 baby, and then with some type of question about the other child that they're not ready to talk about, has a lot of their supporters and followers curious. Now, I did do some more research on their channel, and maybe some of you guys know, maybe some of you guys don't know, but Justin and Mahogany are definitely about their business. Justin and Mahogany have another channel called Justin and Mahogany. And on this channel, you guys, they share, basically, it's about them as individuals. Their channel, which is called The Jacksons of Atlanta, is supposed to be about them being, parents to their children. And this channel is about them as a couple. They also said about them as individuals, but I've seen more videos about them as couples. Now, in their introductory video that they just uploaded a month ago, they said that, they wanted to share their lives as a couple or as individuals. And they talked about them being, having YouTube platforms. They talked about themselves being property owners. They talked about themselves being entrepreneurs. Now, one thing I can say that I have observed about these people, they definitely about their business, okay? Being in their mid-20s, these 2 individuals seem to be successful in what they striked out to do with their lives, which is obviously the hope and admiration for all of us, is to be successful in life and make money. They chose to do it by doing content creation on YouTube. They have Instagrams, and probably have also, they're more than likely have a TikTok. I don't know. I haven't never haven't checked over there, but I'm sure they have. But they said they own property. So one thing I could say about this couple is they definitely are making power moves. But what I want to focus on, you guys, is this channel, this Justin and Mahogany. And I find this channel to be very interesting. And the reason why I find it to be interesting is, if you don't know, Justin I believe he used to be a pastor, okay? And so he talks a lot, him and his wife combined talk a lot about God and the Bible, okay? And if you listen to some of their videos, like this one, for instance, I'm not feeling like myself. They talk a lot about having strength and living and how to cope with life and the biblical way, right? And leaning on your faith, and like they have different conversations. And I can understand why people get into their channel, especially by watching this channel, because a lot of what they said in several videos that I watched made a lot of sense. Like, it was very good conversation to have. Especially if you're a person that don't really have anyone to talk to. A lot of their conversations are things that people deal with, struggle with on a daily basis. And they focus on that. And they really try to talk about God and incorporating God in your life, right? And I think that's why a lot of people are feeling certain type of way about the Jacksons of Atlanta, because I think a lot of people feel misled, right? And rightfully so. You should, because here's the thing. What people need to understand is, in my opinion, is these people are creating content on a social media platform. And YouTube, in a sense, has almost became, if not actually have became or replaced what we are accustomed to watching as cable television, right? YouTube has essentially taken over, right? Because a lot of people don't even have cable anymore. To be quite honest with you, it's too damn expensive, okay? Comment down below if you have freed yourself of the cable monthly bill, okay? It is way too expensive. And if you are like most people, as myself, you have found an interest in YouTube by watching it and subscribing to several different channels. And one thing about YouTube is you don't have to pay for it. Unless you don't want to see commercials and you pay for premium coverage, you don't have to pay for YouTube. And you have hundreds of thousands of people on this app, YouTube app, every day, all day, producing content. And a lot of these channels, which are regular, ordinary, everyday people, have gained a very large following by just putting up content. And just like you watch regular television, when you were watching cable, you were watching people, real people, that were working and acting as a individual, as a personality, right? When you watch television shows, I'm not talking about reality TV, because reality TV is something very different. But I'm talking about, say for instance, there was a show that I watched all the time, was very religious in watching it. It was called Modern Family. Y'all, I loved that show. Comment down below if you were a fan of Modern Family. And when in that show, you guys, there were several different characters who are real people, but they played a character on that show. And although I really got into Modern Family and I love to watch it every week on ABC, but I knew Cliff, his real name is something different. It's not Cliff. Claire, Cliff's wife, her name is Claire on the show, but in real life, her name is something different. That was her character, Claire. But on YouTube, Justin and Mahogany are Justin and Mahogany. And people know that. Justin Jackson is not playing Fred Turner on the show called Justin and Mahogany. Justin Jackson is playing Justin on the show called Justin and Jackson, or the Jacksons of Atlanta. So I think what's happening is people understand this is your real life, right? It's not a script. It's your real life. So when you come onto a platform, again, as a content creator, I feel like people should have a level of responsibility to their audience. When you come onto a platform and ask people to like, comment, subscribe, and share your channel of where you're chronologically giving out events of your life, people get into your story. The Jacksons of Atlanta have well over 100,000 subscribers on their platform. So there's a lot of people that are subscribed to their channel, and there are also a lot of people who watch and are not subscribed. So they could potentially have 250,000 people that actually watch them daily. People don't want to be misled. It's reality TV. YouTube is reality TV. Like Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Carly Red played Carly Red. Stevie J played Stevie J. They played themselves. They were themselves on that reality TV show called Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. If you watch The Real Housewives of all the different ones, Beverly Hills, Orange County, Potomac, Atlanta, Nene on Real Housewives of Atlanta played herself, Nene. So whatever went on with Nene, people believed it because you are Nene playing Nene Leakes. So that's the problem I think people are having with the Justin and the Mahogany storyline. You guys came to this platform and said in every video for the past almost 9 months that you were having a third set of twins. And we do understand that things happen, right? You can be planning on a pregnancy, and things can happen where when you get to the point where you deliver your baby or get to the point where you're about to deliver a baby, there could be medical issues and things happen, right? And understand that people only have to talk when they're ready to, right? You don't have to just spill your guts when people feel like you need to. They definitely have the right to release the information of whatever is going on when they feel like it. So Justin and Mahogany showed up on their channel, Justin and Mahogany, about 2 weeks ago with this video right here, okay? And this video is titled, "We Received Terrible News." And it basically was them going to a doctor's appointment, saying they received terrible news, left the doctor's appointment, got into their car, went to get something to eat, stopped at the gas station, showed back up at home, and the whole video was not even about what we would have thought the terrible news would have been, which whatever they heard or they were said to them at their doctor's appointment, about something totally different, right? They didn't want to, I guess they didn't want to share at that time. But some people are even thinking, was it really something disappointing? Even on the Jacksons of Atlanta, they put up this video here, disappointing update at our third set of twins. That was a month ago. And in that video, this one was filmed 2 weeks ago. Mahogany had on this long curly wig with this pink bralette top. And on that video, as y'all can see, she got on another pink bralette top, but she has a different hairstyle. So, you know, we know sometimes with these channels, they share content between the channels. But basically on this channel, you guys, they basically talk about a lot of like biblical things about being close to God and walking in your faith. And so I guess in my opinion, again, they necessarily didn't say that the twin passed away. They just said there's no more twin pregnancy. So obviously, if you're a logical thinker, if you've been telling us for several months that there's a twin pregnancy coming, and then you show up with one baby and the title of your video said no more twin pregnancy, obviously the twin is no longer. Where did it go? Did it run away? Did it graduate from college? Went to the service? You see what I'm saying? Like, you have to, like, I mean, what else is there to, like, read between the lines? Now, like I said, these people do definitely have a lot going on. Even their twins have a channel. Mahogany has a channel. Then here's their family channel. And then they have their couples channel. These people are definitely making money. But even with all that money being made, you can't forget about the responsibility of the audience who built this platform for you, right? The audience built this platform for you. If it wasn't for the people signing on to your channel, you wouldn't have the capabilities of having all these channels, which all 4 or 5 platforms that they have on YouTube, all being monetized and making money every month. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't forget about when you're making money, how you came about making that money. It was the people. It was the people that got you where you're at. If people didn't believe in your story and believe in you, they wouldn't have signed up. Now, once again, like I said, you don't have to get on here and spill your guts. My personal opinion is that this video that they put out the other day, they shouldn't even put that video out. It should have been quiet over there until you were really able to come to the world to tell either to introduce your third set of twins, or to tell us the reason why there's only one twin, or one baby, I should say. Again, you guys let me know your thoughts down below on how you feel. Now, something else that I found very interesting to their channel is that their birthing registry, or baby registry, I should say. It says here that Mahogany was due September the 30th. Now, a lot of people had said to me in that video that we reacted to the other day that a lot of the stuff on that registry was single, like one. But again, you guys, I'm seeing 2, 2, 2. As you guys can see here, I'm seeing 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. So I don't know if they added on this right here. They're only asking for 1. But for the most part, everything on here, without going through everything, for the most part, there's a double need. Like, this item here was a 1 need. This is a 1 need. But for the most part, it was a double need. Okay. And my thing is this. I personally feel like if you were telling us 2 weeks ago or a month ago that you received bad news at your doctor's appointment, and although you have been telling people for months that there was a third set of twins on its way, I personally feel they had a level of responsibility to be very upfront and honest with their audience. People would have been more compassionate with the truth than they would with a drug out storyline. Like, again, I understand content makes money, but being real, authentic, and truthful with your offerness is what gives you longevity here on any social media platform. Like I tell you guys all the time about my channel over here, I'm just a reaction channel. I profess to not know everything. It's always just my opinion. It can differ from others. I'm not saying that I'm right, I'm wrong. It's just my opinion. And my opinion is, I believe the Jacksons of Atlanta would not have been getting the response that they're getting now from the people had they been a little bit more upfront when they got information, if there was information that they received a month ago. Now, a lot of people feel like they lied all the time about the pregnancy. And to be very honest with you guys, I don't know. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot to tell somebody, oh, you're a liar, you're lying. That's a lot to put onto somebody. And I don't know what their intentions are. But what I do know about these people, their intentions are to make money. And we know if you watch YouTube and search birthing, pregnancies, twins, just anything that has to do with pregnancy generates a lot of views. Anybody that does content creation knows that, okay? And it seems like Mahogany is on board with birthing children, in my opinion, again, my opinion, for YouTube. It seems like that she's on board with that. Like I said, Justin and Mahogany definitely talk a good game. And am I encouraging anybody to unsubscribe from their channel? No. But what I will encourage you guys to do moving forward is use a level of discernment when you are watching these people vlogging what they call their life. Understand that people embellish a lot of times the truth. People, you know, although it's for entertainment, but you don't have to mislead people to entertain them, right? People love honesty at all times. And again, I'm not saying that these people need to get on here and tell us all their business. But when you come on the platform and share certain stories, people definitely want an update, and they want you to be honest with them. And I think there has been a lot of deception in the way they handled the situation. Again, Justin and Mahogany may know how to run businesses, but I think they have let the love of money get to their head. And these people were looking more at their YouTube analytics and looking at their dollar amount growing by the day based off the videos that they're putting out. I think they concentrate more on that than concentrating on more so on the fact that the people are the reason why you're getting paid. If nobody watches your channel, the people, if they don't watch, you don't get $1. Nothing. So appreciate your audience. It's the people who went to their website, their target registry for their baby, and bought gifts off their registry. It was the people that did that. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. In my opinion, I've never had a baby registry. So again, this is just an assumption. You guys in the comments, let me know. But when you buy things off the registry, it shows that it's already been bought. So it looks like they still need 2 of everything. So is it that no one's bought anything off their registry? I highly doubt that. I highly doubt that no one's bought anything off their registry. So why does it still look like they need everything on the registry? Did they go back and add more things? But why would you do that? Like, I'm very curious. Or did there are some things now that says 1, over here they need 3, over here they 4 needed, 1 needed. I don't know how many they initially put on there. They definitely have a lot of diapers on here. So is it that people are not buying things off the registry? Is it that people they added more things. Like, for instance, this play yard right here that says one needed. So did someone buy one? Over here, it's two needed. So are people not buying from the registry? Or, I'm just really, really curious. Like, this really has me curious because, like I said, you guys, there's so many people out here conning and scamming and misleading the people. And there are a lot of people that fall for it. And in my opinion, that's the unfortunate part, that people definitely fall for the flim flam. But I also want to bring you guys attention to my comment section, okay? So make sure you guys hit the like button for me. But let's go ahead and pay attention really quick to the comment section of my latest video, because I want to share a couple of these comments with you guys. This video, you guys, this is the comment section of the reaction that I did on the Jacksons of Atlanta. And in here, Marta Pollock, she said that she is a retired neonatal RN. She says she worked in OB, labor and delivery, and neo ICU for 30 years. Shouts out to you, sis. She said all twin deliveries are done in the OR due to the fact that complications can occur during delivery. Many times one baby can deliver vaginally and the second can turn breech or whatever, and at worst a C-section is required. Plus, twins are more delicate. They're not always term and may need resuscitation, IV, or other help. It is not a normal delivery, certainly not one you would do in that small room she was in. She only had one belt monitor for one baby heartbeat. And that's true, you guys. She did. There was only one infant warmer in the corner of the room, and the only doctor and two nurses. No way, liars and scammers. So Marta Pollock says, I am not believing it. I don't buy it. There were several people that replied to her. Also, this lady here, Miss Lori, says, I watch them because I enjoy seeing different family dynamics. I was on the ride with them every video, especially about the third set of twins. I was worried for her, excited for them, and even though I don't know them personally, being a supportive viewer when they announced there wasn't twins anymore, my heart bleeds for them. She says, thought they were strong to be able to talk about it so soon after. Children are blessings from God. I will be sick to heart if it's not true. Why would someone even play people? I pray to the heavens above that they are being truthful. You know what? I'm going to tell you what I hope doesn't happen for the Jacksons of Atlanta. Whatever hospital that Mahogany delivered these children, I hope and pray for her benefit that there is not a person that's watching YouTube that works at the hospital that she delivered at, and don't get up here and look up their information. Y'all know stuff like that happens, okay? Y'all remember when Beyonce had Blue Ivy and how they was leaking stuff to the internet when Beyonce was in the hospital having Blue Ivy? Because they definitely will blow up a lot of their inconsistencies in their story. I'm going to be honest. I hope these people did not defame the public about them having the third set of twins. It's great to want to go viral, obviously, on social media, especially when you do social media for a living, you make money off of it. Obviously, going viral does what? Put more money in your pocket to take care of you and your family. But the one thing you don't do, like this person right here said, Lori said, she said, I watch them because I like and enjoy watching other family dynamics. I really enjoy, seeing different people live. She was very excited for the family to have the third set of twins. And she said the more she started watching, she's seen a lot of inconsistencies. And a lot of people are hoping that they weren't misled. And I hope people weren't either. But it doesn't look good, you guys. It doesn't, even like I said earlier in this reaction, even if when Mahogany went to a doctor within like about a month ago, and she got, from what she states, some bad news. I think it would have probably been better to deliver that news at that time. So what's going on now wouldn't be going on. I don't think the Jacksons actually even care, to be quite honest with you. I don't even think they actually care about the negativity that is being surrounded around their announcement the other day. Because, like they said in the video, that when they announced that there's something they need, they'll talk about when they're ready, about there's no more twin pregnancy. I don't really think the people care. I don't think the Jacksons actually care. They just know that people are still going to watch, because even with everybody being upset and mad, there definitely will be some people that unsubscribe to the channel. But just as well as you unsubscribe, there'll be 20 to 50 more people that will replace your subscription. And they know that. YouTube is a revolving door. People leave and go every day, all day long. So I don't think they're even worried about that. But what I'm trying to want you guys to understand is, just watch these videos, you guys. Don't really get caught up in the storylines. Watch it. If you like it, hit the like button. Go on. Because I think what happens is a lot of people get emotionally invested, especially when it comes to these YouTubers. And when things come out that the YouTubers are lying or scamming or faking, people get very offended and upset. And again, with me being a content creator reacting on these videos, there's times that I get mad at the decision that a lot of these content creators make, because it just doesn't make sense. You don't have to do stuff like that to make money. There are plenty of people out here that makes tons of money every day, and they haven't deceived not a soul. All right, you guys, I am out of here. I just wanted to jump on here and give you guys my quick thoughts. Like I said, there were some things that I caught, and I just wanted to see what you guys' thoughts were. Hey, did you see what I see? I want you to go ahead and finish the conversation down below in the comments. I definitely meet you guys down there, and I'll see you in the next one. Remember, sub what you love. Bye.